think Africa doesn't run the show? Think again. Here's part 2 of when Africa told the West to piss off, and it was hot. Number 1. In the 1950s, when the British tried to crush the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya, the Kenyan people fought back hard. Jomo Kenyatta and his warriors rose up to fight for their land and freedom. British forces tried everything: torture, imprisonment, even massacres, but they couldn't break the spirit of the Mau Mau. Kenya eventually won its independence, and Britain had to bow down. Number 2. In 1960, when Patrice Lumumba became Congo's first prime minister, he told Belgium and the West exactly where they could stick their imperialism. He demanded that Belgium pay for the centuries of exploitation. He boldly told the West, "You don't get to dictate us anymore." And while his life was tragically cut short, his legacy still haunts Western powers to this day. Number 3. When the Biafran people tried to break away from Nigeria in 1967, they didn't just fight Nigeria. They fought against Western support for Nigeria. Countries like the UK and France gave weapons and support to the Nigerian government. But despite being outgunned and under siege, Biafrans showed resilience that shocked the world. They didn't just fight for land, they fought for their freedom. Number 4. In the 1980s to 2000s, Muammar Gaddafi didn't just fight the West, he called them out. From funding African liberation movements to his open opposition to Western imperialism, Gaddafi was a thorn in the side of America, France, and the UK. He even threatened to destroy the West's grip on African resources and unity. Gaddafi wasn't afraid to stand up to their power, and for that he became a legend. Number 5. Nelson Mandela and the South African people didn't just beat apartheid. They made the West reckon with their actions. For decades, the South African apartheid regime was supported by Western countries. But thanks to global resistance and Mandela's leadership, the world had to pay attention. Sanctions, boycotts, and mass protests took down one of the world's most racist systems. The West had to back off or face global outrage. So next time they tell you Africa can't stand up for itself, remember this: Africa has always had the strength, wisdom, and spirit to defeat colonial powers. From the Mau Mau uprising to Mandela's victory, Africa isn't just a victim of history, it's the master of its own fate. Want more bold African moments? Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for untold stories.